Video we're going to talk a little bit about the zeros of a polynomial. Specifically, how do we find the zeros? What are they? Given some polynomial, x squared plus 5x plus 6. In the past we've done a lot of problems where it asks you to find the zeros of the function. To do so, we would factor the polynomial. What multiplies to give you 6, which at the same time adds up to give you 5, and we'd find the factors are x plus 3 and x plus 2. In the past, we also learned a pretty quick shortcut that the zeros of the polynomial, or the solutions, we're going to take the opposite of the inside of the parentheses. The reason for that is we set each set of parentheses equal to 0 and solve. When we did a bunch of these, we noticed that we had this pattern. If you see x plus 3 as a factor, the solution is going to be x equals negative 3, and so on. Well, that was then. Now we're going to do the reverse of this. Given the zeros of a polynomial, can we write the equation? And in fact, we can. So as a first example, I want to write a degree 3 polynomial with real zeros of 3, negative 2, and negative 4. And think back to this example here. If we had a 0 of negative 3, that means our factor is x plus 3. So we're going to start with the zeros and work backwards. If x equals 3 is a 0, that means x minus 3 has to be a factor. Similarly, if negative 2 is a 0, then our factor that gave us that solution was x plus 2. And last, this minus 4 here becomes x plus 4 when we convert it to a factor. To write the equation of this polynomial, we have to multiply all these binomials out. We've practiced this before. First, I'm going to multiply x minus 3 and x plus 2. Looking at the left eyebrow, x times x gives us x squared. On the nose, we get negative 3x, and the mouth gives us positive 2x. The right eyebrow here, negative 3 times 2 is minus 6. And the x plus 4 comes down. We can simplify like terms here. So we're going to multiply x squared minus x minus 6 times x plus 4. The answer to this multiplication will be a polynomial that has a degree 3, because we'll have x squared times x, that'll give us x cubed, and these 3 zeros. For this multiplication here, I will practice the box method that we've been working on in class. So across the top, I'll write x squared minus x minus 6, and along the side, I'll write my x plus 4. Inside the boxes, we multiply here. So x times x squared gives me x cubed, negative x squared, and we're multiplying inside the boxes. The answer to the question, the equation of the polynomial, is the sum of all these boxes. We are going to combine like terms. I have 4x squareds here minus another x squared. That gives me 3x squareds. On this diagonal, negative 4x minus another 6x, that will be negative 10x. And last, we have the minus 24. So, to write the equation of a polynomial, you go in reverse. Given the zeros, write the factors, and then multiply them out.